Can I just say that it is really difficult for me to walk around without Warpath right now? I love this little thing. I just feel like this is underappreciated in the Kingdom line. Everyone's like Cyclonus and everything else, but Warpath, he needs a spotlight. Anyways, with that, I just wanted to bring up Warpath. Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time we're going to be talking about the Transformers Studio Series 86 Slag and Daniel. This has been listed for a while, and apparently there's now leaked images, and I have to thank Vector Sigma on Facebook. That's their Facebook page, and we're going to take a look at them. We're going to talk about them. Starting off, I want to bring up that, yes, I do have the Power of the Primes Slug, and I gotta say that he's looking a little less like Slug or Slag, whatever you want to call him, than I recognize. He's looking a little more generic. I don't mind the change-up so much because I kind of like the Combiner gimmick, and I think he is one of the better Dinobots, but yeah, he's too small, and yeah, I definitely prefer this one. And yes, they got the name back. It is Slag. The reason why they couldn't get the name was because Slag also means something else, but the name for the character is not in the improper use. So I guess they were okay with it, especially considering that this is based on the exact character from the original movie. So I guess they had to put in the name. So starting off, I want to bring up is Daniel, and we see him in, I think, 1 or 2 photos. And it is unfortunately going to be a remold of the wheelie, so it's pretty much going to have the same gimmick. I'm not sure if it will have the hand to hold weapons like the wheelie did, but yeah, the legs are the exact same piece. They even have the wheel on the side there. They're just completely unpainted, but it's probably more articulated than the one that came with the Buzzworthy Bumblebee pack. Taking a look at the Slag itself, because that's the spotlight here, I gotta say that he does look pretty good. I wish there was a little more color with the legs. I kind of like the dark gray going on here, but there's so much texturing going on with it, and I do like that, but it just kind of blends all in the gray. But I don't necessarily mind. I'm just, you know, nitpicking at this point. But the head sculpt, they nailed the head sculpt. I like this sleek shape and the tiny eyes, and oh my god, the horns, it all looks good. Yes, the horns are hollow on the side, but I think overall it looks nice, and yes, you can open up the jaw. I even like the frill section, or whatever it's called, on the sides there. I still prefer this one, but I like how cartoony this one looks. And you get a couple of rockets on the side, so that's nice. And you also have toes at the top, and it is interesting how it transforms, because there's a couple of tricks that I'm noticing. But taking a look at the next image, we've got him compared to Grimlock. So in the robot mode, you're about to see they're about the same size, but I like what they do for the dinosaur mode, because Grimlock still looks like the king of the Dinobots. They are both in the same class. And Slag is just, you know, he's a 4-legged beast, so obviously he's going to be shorter compared to Grimlock, who stands up on 2 legs. But still, I mean, the mass of the toy definitely feels bigger for Grimlock, and I really like that. Maybe it's because those covers that hang off the back, when they close up, they just make him so much bigger. There's also this image of the underside, and what you'll notice is that the feet are tucked up on the bottom, so it seems like his legs kind of collapse on the side, and his gun will be plugged into the tail. So if anyone's interested in that, there you go. It's not obnoxiously plugged in like the Grimlock, so that's nice. And yeah, you can also see the Autobot symbol on the chest with a blast effect port, or at least that's what it looks like. Taking a look at the robot mode, so it seems like the jaw has to go somewhere, because obviously that's not the jaw. But I think the overall design is pretty good. I even like the panels that stick up on the side and how square it is. I think the lower waist piece is the same that comes from Grimlock, but I'm not seeing too much that's actually being remolded from the toy. And another interesting piece of detail is that I noticed that the details inside the leg on the side there, this kind of wheel section, is actually the hips of the dinosaur, part of the leg. So it seems like that will be tucked in to the leg, so hopefully it's not hollow from the back. So that's a nice trick going on there. But I think that he's very clean. He's definitely got a wide torso, but I don't necessarily mind that. I like the bright red head. And yeah, I think he looks very nice. And then there's also this pose right here that's just a little more dynamic and really makes him look awesome. And yeah, you can definitely see that the legs don't look hollow. It is kind of weird that they use red for the knee joint, but I guess it gives it a little more color down there. And he does have foot tilt, no surprise there. And he doesn't come with the sword, but he does come with the gun, so, you know, that's fair. With that said, what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And then we'll see you guys next time.